What would you do if a mysterious package arrived at your door? Imagine the scenario. A neat, compact, cube-shaped carton precisely placed at your doorstep. The package, a geometric box, incites curiosity with its oddly perfect shape. You bend to pick it up, your fingers delicately grazing the smooth surface. It's strangely heavy for its size, making you wonder what treasures it could possibly hold. The name and address, your name and address, are scribbled on it, seemingly in a hot haste. The handwriting is unfamiliar. It's not one you recognize, but there it is, your name spelt right, making you the undeniable recipient of this enigmatic delivery. A shiver of intrigue runs down your spine as you stare at the package, your mind filled with a whirlwind of questions. Who could have sent this? Why to you? With the package safely in your grasp, you unlock the door and step into your apartment carrying the mystery with you. Your home, usually a haven of familiarity, suddenly feels different, almost surreal in the presence of the unknown. The corners of your living room seem darker, the shadows longer. The silence within the four walls is punctuated only by the soft ticking of the wall clock, which seems louder and more ominous than ever. As the last rays of the setting sun begin to fade, a sense of darkness begins to settle in, casting a gloom that matches the suspense of the situation. You place the mysterious package on the table, its presence dominating the room. The intensity of the moment heightens, the weight of the unknown heavy in the air. Your heart races as you look at the package, the curiosity bubbling within you. After setting your dinner in the broiler, you sink into a plush chair in the corner of your cozy kitchen. A puff of steam from the dinner wafts by, carrying with it the tantalizing aroma of roasted chicken and herbs. You allow a moment to appreciate the comforting scent, then turn your attention to the package on the table. The packaging is unremarkable, simply a brown cardboard box, but it carries a sense of intrigue. The box is surprisingly heavy given its compact size, adding an additional layer of mystery. With an air of curiosity, you reach out to open the package. The box is sealed tightly, hinting at the importance of its content. Tearing off, the first sight that greets you is utterly unexpected. A peculiar sight indeed. Nestled within the box, padded by multiple layers of bubble wrap, is a push-button unit. The button is bold and red, curiously attached to a small wooden box. The rich mahogany wood of the box gleams under the soft glow of the kitchen light, adding to the object's allure. A transparent dome, made of what seems to be glass, covers the button. The material catches the light at odd angles, throwing off a constellation of tiny rainbows across the room. The sight is fascinating, almost hypnotic. Your fingers itch to press the button, but something tells you to wait, to hold off on unveiling whatever secrets this button holds. Mindful of your apprehension, you instead turn the box over. Unexpectedly, you find a folded piece of paper scotch taped to the bottom of the box. The paper is a faded yellow, as if it's been there for a long time, waiting to be discovered. You peel it off slowly, careful not to tear the aged parchment. As you unfold the paper, it reveals a neatly handwritten note, the ink a stark black against the pale. It is written in a crisp, confident handwriting that suggests authority. The note reads, "Mr. Stewart will call on you at 8 p.m. You can't help but read it over and over. The words echo in your mind, contributing to the mystery that has come to fill your evening. Who is Mr. Stewart? Why would he call you? And what does this have to do with the button?" A whirlwind of questions envelops your thoughts, pulling you deeper into the mystery of the box. The note offers no answers, only more questions. An unusual message, isn't it? A few moments later, you find yourself back in the homey confines of your kitchen. The scent of fresh greens wafts in the air as you delicately chop and slice, putting together a refreshing salad. You're caught in a myriad of thoughts, your mind a whirlpool of unanswered questions about the peculiar button unit and this enigmatic character, Mr. Stewart. The mystery surrounding these strange circumstances is as tantalizing as it's disconcerting. Every chop of the salad knife resonates against the quietude of the house, amplifying your thoughts and deepening your wonder. The button unit is still on your mind, a peculiar contraption that is at once fascinating and intimidating. Who could have left it, and why? You can't help but question. But above everything, the name Mr. Stewart sits in your thoughts like an unsolved who is he? Is he related to the button unit? And what's his role in all this? Suddenly, the monotonous rhythm of the kitchen is broken as the doorbell rings right on time. Instinctively, you call out, "I'll get it!" Your voice echoing against the walls of the kitchen. You wash your hands hastily, wiping them clean with the kitchen towel, and head to the entrance. There, standing in the dimly lit hallway, is a small man, hat in hand. His figure is nondescript save for his keen eyes that seem to hold a universe. "Mrs. Lewis?" he inquires, his voice polite yet firm. Your heart skips a beat. Could this be him, the man you've been pondering about? "I'm Mr. Stewart," he continues, confirming your thoughts. His introduction is simple, his demeanor unassuming, yet his presence in your hallway is anything but. "May I come in?" asks Mr. The question hangs in the air, filling the room with a sense of uncertainty. You hesitate, studying his face, trying to glean any hidden intentions. Your first assumption is a sales pitch. It's logical, perhaps even comforting, but his tone, his choice of words, they something else, something more. "It could prove very valuable," he tells you, his eyes meeting yours with a look of earnest sincerity. "Monetarily?" you challenge, giving voice to your skepticism. Mr. Stewart, unfazed by your question, answers with a nod. "Monetarily," he confirms, his voice steady. His response leaves you more confused than before. "What are you trying to sell?" ask, curiosity bubbling up inside you, slowly replacing your initial skepticism. His response, however, is far from what you expect. "I'm not selling anything," he answers cryptically. As the conversation unfolds, the puzzle starts taking shape. It's not just any ordinary dialogue, it's a web of words, a maze of mystery that only deepens with each passing moment. One may wonder, who is this enigmatic character, this Mr. Stewart? Merely a name or a shadowy figure lurking behind the scenes? A puppeteer pulling strings, or just an innocent bystander caught in a whirlwind of events? And then, there's this strangely compelling object, the button unit. Is it a device of doom or a key to paradise? Could it be an ingenious invention veiled under a cloak of simplicity, or perhaps a ticking time bomb that holds the power to change fates? Its function is shrouded in a fog of uncertainty, making its existence even more perplexing. As the questions start piling up, one may wonder about the value vested in this whole situation. Could there be a treasure hidden in the depths of this enigma, or is it a Pandora's box waiting to wreak havoc? The clues appear to be scattered, but perhaps the real challenge lies in piecing them together. There's more than meets the eye, and the true secret might be lying in plain sight, camouflaged by the chaos. And what could be so valuable? In this tale of intrigue and suspense, we follow the story of Norma and Arthur Lewis, an ordinary couple drawn into an extraordinary circumstance. A mysterious package, a cryptic visitor, and a push-button unit that could prove valuable. But how? And at what cost? This tale leaves us with an unresolved mystery, a puzzle to ponder. What happens when the ordinary meets the extraordinary? When the mundane is disrupted by the mysterious? Questions remain, answers elude, and the button unit sits silently, a promise of something valuable yet undefined. Such is the enigma of life, where the ordinary and extraordinary intertwine, where the known and unknown coexist, leaving us in a constant state of curiosity and wonder.